Okay, guys, so bear with me. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. Today is just a weird day where I had to stay up 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Doctor Who. I'm doing videos about it, and then I'm exhausted from staying up at 3 in the morning, and then at some point in time, I wound up sleeping throughout the day. But today is also, I am trying to get caught up on my gaming. I did the 8,000, 8,950th milestone. So I got a lot of projects I'm working on at the moment. At the same time, I'm trying to carefully work on trophy hunting aspect of gaming, not platinum. So I'm like using. So in other words, what I'm doing is I'm chiseling away the trophies on each game, not necessarily just getting the platinum. So I'm trophy hunting. Okay. So I'm going into this game. Now I platinum this game before. This is another version. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting my notebooks, my pads, everything, my post-its. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a couple of trophies from this now. Then I'm going to go into the whole game and I'm going to get a couple of trophies there. Then I'm going to go into this game, Echo Blade. I'm going to get some trophies in there. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just trophy hunting, not platinum hunting, not competition. I'm being like almost like a gaming surgeon with precision. I'm just going in there, getting some stuff, and then just overall, if I'm not getting platinums, I'm getting a lot of trophies, okay? While this is going on, there's different aspects. Of course, Saturday, Sharon went food shopping, so we have a lot of stuff in that background or whatever. Um, but I got other stuff going on too with Doctor Who, and I kind of wanted always this day to not be a podcast day because I sleep after being awake at 3 in the morning, and then also with problems with my teeth. I was taking Advils, I was knocked out, not feeling good, as you know. Still trying to maintain some semblance of gaming, still trying to maintain some semblance of being a YouTuber, an influencer, a podcaster, a streamer, a video maker, a vlogger, whatever you want to call it. So I have a lot of aspects of my life. I'm trying to figure out like how to do everything without um, basically. I'm trying to figure out how to do everything in a time management way. I'm trying to give my audience your Doctor Who content. I'm trying to give my audience your gaming content. And now we have other outside factors that you're going to see different things on my channel. And some people are not aware of some stuff that I do. So you're going to see that. I'm bringing back the Everything Show, and we're going to be discussing Superman, and we're going to be discussing Spider-Man, and we're going to be discussing the Avengers and Scarlet Witch and all these different things. I'm going to try to do the gaming podcast when I'm better 100%, because right now I'm not better. I have doctor's appointments starting Monday. So hopefully this week I could get stabilized where it gets done. So just have patience with me. Okay. We're also going to discuss on my YouTube channel some changes to do with censorship, unfortunately. I'm used to doing things the way I want to do them, and YouTube is implementing things the way they want. And now some things may seem very, very silly, but because I've been on YouTube for so many years, I have to comply. Now, I always did different types of podcasts in the past. Unfortunately, with the algorithm and all that other stuff, some podcasts may end and be integrated into the Everything Show. One thing that I'm just annoyed with is the fact that certain keywords YouTube is offended with. Now, I've learned on the hard way that there are some video games that I play and YouTube doesn't like the name of the game. And I'll get flagged. Or YouTube will pre-flag or whatever and yellow flag, and I got to appeal, and it's a whole goddamn nonsense. So what's happening is a lot of times when you see me play games, it will say Matrixlord212 Plays, and it doesn't say the title. There's a reason for that sometimes, because just by putting the title in, YouTube gets offended. So when I put Matrixlord212 Plays Two-Faced, which is the name of the game, Two-Faced, meaning two screens, two facing of screens, two, like the snake, whatever, Two-Faced, that's the game, it was about the snake, right, with the apple. YouTube was offended by this. Now, how the hell do I do a video about Two-Faced, which is the name of the damn game, the clip, everything, if I can't use the damn name of the game? This is why I can't even put the goddamn name in YouTube, because they get offended with the advertisers. So that's why a lot of times Matrixlord212 Plays is basically what the name of the show is, and you gotta, use your imagination what the fuck I'm playing. I mean, you can probably see with the title, whatever. It's stupidity, and I don't like stupidity. I just want things simple in life. Hi, Anthony. But things are not simple. So YouTube is offended with that. Also, what I wanted to do was I wanted to bring back the horror cast, and I've learned that YouTube has flagged the majority of the podcasts of the horror cast because they're offended by the name horror. So now, how do you do a podcast about horror if you can't use the damn name horror? This is what I'm dealing with. So I'm just, even with stupid words in a title on a video, they're offended. You can't say certain things, which I'm learning. So anytime I talk now about my favorite horror icon, Friday the 13th, I'm going to have to do it on the Everything Show podcast. Anytime I play video games and I have to worry about YouTube being offended by the name, I just got to put it on the Matrixlord212 Plays. And with the Doctor Who videos, I got to watch exactly what words I put in there, because they'll get offended that I said a word. So now it's ridiculous. So, also, I'm learning, which I just don't understand, YouTube is going to, instead of widescreen, small screen. For whatever reason, because they want it that way, they make it where you get seen more by doing it the way they want. So they call it YouTube Shorts, right? For the life of me, maybe it's the old school thinking. I'm like, well, why is this doing well? Right? I'm showing a coffee mug with the coffee pouring in it, and it's like hundreds of views, 1,000 views, 2,000 views. What the hell was I doing wrong all these years? So I would show a video of me picking a different coffee every morning to drink, and then I would also do my coffee lesson. showing off if I like this coffee or not. Still doing those. And that's getting ridiculous amounts of views, drinking coffee more than talking about Doctor Who and gaming. The lessons, which, okay, but I don't want this to be like that. I wanted to stop the lessons, and then Sharon's like, no, I should continue it and do different stuff. So, like, you know, because she said that, I'm like, all right, I'm going to continue the lessons, but I don't want the channel to be known that I'm doing food reviews and drink reviews. I want it to be with Doctor Who and gaming, and I want to talk about the entertainment industry and movies, and, you know, so I'm going to grab Chris if he's available, and we're going to do, we're going to talk about Godzilla, and we're going to and grab Scott, and we're going to see if they're available whenever they're available, and hopefully, and we could talk about, we're going to implement horror into the Everything Show now, and there's not going to be the horror cast anymore. Only because YouTube won't let me do it. I started getting rid of the pages that I had on Facebook because I started to see that celebrities were using everybody's Facebook page to promote themselves, and they're making money. I'm not making money. And then it's getting more of hacked, and it's getting more of spammed, and I'm like, what a waste. So now I've been eliminating all the Facebook pages that I've had, even my book ones, because people just abuse it, and the security's not that good. I still go on Twitter, but I try not to engage too much, because then before you know it, you're tweeting all day, and I don't want to do that, even though Twitter's my favorite social media platform, X. So yeah, there's going to be some changes on my channels. And that's the other thing, is that you would think that because my one channel is monetized, that it should be counted as a brand, but it's not. So I got to boost all the other channels to make money too. So now I got to work heavy to try to figure out how to get them all monetized and everything, and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be nice getting YouTube check. It usually is. But I want to expand that, and I want to be more creative to where I could be making more than I am on YouTube. And that's what the thing is, to always make more. I'm going to start doing different things on the channels. I'm going to try to figure out a format where each channel does their individual thing and they're known for, instead of just having everything. So we have all these famous YouTubers, they have multiple channels. Why can't I? So the main channel is going to have everything. It's going to have the lessons. It's going to have the gaming. It's going to have my walking, my old night walk, and all these different things. But then I'm going to try to separate different things on the YouTube channel. Like, I have Matrixlord212, Matrixlord212 Channel 2, Gaming Channel, which is the third one. My fourth channel, I have the Whovian Human Resources as the fifth channel, right? But then I kind of have what I consider character channels or sub-channels, where characters like the Matrixlord212 characters from different universes, let's say Joey Jupiter has a channel, and Joe Gotts has a channel, and Sky Havoc has a channel, and Jorga the Explorer has the channel, where Jorga focused on animals and pets. So we had that, which people didn't really know. You know, the tropical fish, there's lizards, there's trips to the zoo, there's on the Jorga the Explorer channel. I'm going to start putting content little by little on everybody's channel. So Joey Jupiter will have a thing. Sky Havoc will have a thing. Again, I'm not going to wear myself thin. I love Friday the 13th. They just came out with this new concept for Jason, and I saw it briefly. I didn't really get busy with it, but because I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan, I'm going to get busy with it very soon. I was even talking to my kids. They're going to be filming Crystal Lake in Jersey. And I was saying to my kids, "Oh, we got to get in there where we got to be killed by Jason in the TV series, or like I want to be an actor that just get killed by Jason." They know me as the podcaster. They don't know me as the published author. They don't know me as the Doctor Who fan, the Whovian. They don't know me as the motivational poet and speaker and all these things I do. They don't know I write books. So I'm going to try to integrate everything. Now, before I wasn't really doing the books, but I'm like, you know what? I don't even care anymore because I'm not doing anything with them anyway, so I might as well just throw them in everything together. So you're going to start seeing all things on this channel. I have special shows planned on the YouTube channel to where you get to meet my real life friends that I interact with. I do plan on eventually, when the channel grows, visiting my podcast group, the Real Whovians, in different states and different areas. I want to do that eventually. Eventually, when the channel grows, I want to do some ghost hunting with my fellow Real Whovians members. I have a lot of plans. I also, at some point in time, as hard as it to be believed, going to be doing special, interesting shows. Once I get better, my health-wise and everything, I'm going to start. I'm not going to. Let's just put it this way: at some point in time, don't know when, I'm going to learn karate. I don't know when. It's going to happen. And I'm probably going to do, like, some videos being trained, and maybe going to the gym, different training things with that or whatever. Can't be a karate master like Sharon, but maybe one day I will. All right? So there you go. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do. And more books too. I don't care anymore. That's it. Got to do what you love doing, right? In your life. I'm very passionate. People know me about what I believe in. Okay? And I believe in Doctor Who, and I believe in wanting it to continue forever. And I love the show, and I love the episodes. And when I don't like it, you'll hear about it. But I'm very critical of stuff going on in the YouTube community, the Whovian community. And I'm just fascinated with the fact that the other side of Doctor Who fandom that hate the show has made the community so toxic that they're scaring away people being Doctor Who fans because they're being persecuted, they're being cursed out, they're being threatened, they're being trolled. Like, I went on podcast today, and the rhetoric in the comment section of now it's not even a simple thing of liking or not liking the episode. Now Whovians are judging other Whovians just by liking it, saying that there's something wrong with them. And I have a huge problem with that. I have a huge problem with a Doctor Who fan or a Whovian being an asshole and making it like you don't have a choice and you can't like Doctor Who because you're fucking dumb or you're this. I don't like that. To me, that's bullying. And when I see that, If I get pissed off enough, I'm going to vocalize what I have to say. Now, people may not agree with me what I have to say about Doctor Who, and I really don't give a fuck. Because I've been here since the beginning, and no one's going to fucking send me away. So, you may see me talk about Doctor Who and not game. Okay, well, it's got to be my way. It's got to be me talking about Doctor Who when I want to talk about Doctor Who, me playing games when I want to play games, and you got to get used to it. You got to get used to seeing all these aspects of my personality, basically. So now I'm trophy hunting while I'm talking about Doctor Who. Now, I'm not angled right, so this is a game that's, you gotta grind. Okay, so you are rock stars, singers, I guess, in hell. And you gotta kill your fans in this game. It's hysterical. It's hysterical. So you gotta get everybody to a level. You gotta buy skins. You gotta buy, level up, right? And you gotta, there's a lot of things you gotta do. You gotta unlock people. So the money there is 2,315. I gotta get 16,000 to unlock a new character. You get trophies for that. You gotta basically, what else? See, the thing is, this character is weak, so it's gonna be hard for me. But let me go into this. Let me go into the insane. All right. When I first platinumed this, one of the tricks were like bleeding, basically. Okay. You basically got to kill everybody. And then once you get to a certain thing, you get a special power-up. And you get trophies for the amount of people that you get with your special power. There you go. So I got 518 souls. Long way from 16,000. But that's just one thing you gotta unlock. You gotta get, like, say, 10,000. You beat 10,000 people, whatever. And you gotta unlock new characters. Look at all this. This is a grind game. Not easy. So this ain't no shovelware crap that you hear about. This is actually spending some time to play. Just like the other game, digging a hole, getting artifacts and bones and money and stuff like that. It's time consuming. Okay? Oh my god, I get tired after a while. So, I'm going to be playing this. I have a list. I'm going to be doing the Asia region of Hole, Digging Master. Going to be doing this. Going to be doing Echo Blade. That's the other one I'm working on. 4 of those. But trophy hunting aspect. When the platinum comes, the platinum comes. This isn't going to be a situation where you're going to see me buy 100 games. No, I'm going purely in my backlog. Purely in my backlog, working on these games, chopping away the trophies until I get the platinum. You're also going to see AAA titles very soon. And it's not going to make any sense. I'm well aware. But get used to it. You'll see me play this. You'll see me play the Resident Evils again. You'll see me play the Uncharted, the Tomb Raiders, Devil May Cry. I'm gonna just throw everything out there and Dark Souls games, and you're gonna get confused, but it will make sense because it's gaming in general. You're gonna get your entertainment. You're gonna get your gaming fix. And again, because this is exhausting, I'm not going to be able to play this for hours on end. But I am going to chop these trophies down so I can get the platinum. I do get tired after a while, guys. The health is going to go down soon. I am doing the insane mode, so... I got tired for a second there. Tired. There you go. Whew! Alright. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with more. Take care. Bye for now.